glitter of jets in an open sky, a streak of gray, and a cheerful...
A loop, a whirl, and a vertical climb, and once again you'll know it's time for the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and friends.
Starring that supersonic speedster, Rocket J. Squirrel, with his pal Bullwinkle the Moose, and a host of others.
Hurry, Bullwinkle! The show's about to start!
I'm coming as fast as I can.
Wave to the people!
Yay!
Now what are you doing?
Signing autographs. Let's see. John Smith.
But your name is Bullwinkle.
I know, but that's hard to spell.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. Come on and join us.
Sure, there's always room for one more.
No one can ever say that our last episode was a total loss, for as you remember, we learned beyond a doubt that Bullwinkle really takes the cake when it comes to baking a cake.
What do you mean, where are the onions? I thought you were baking a cake, Bullwinkle.
Well, pity sakes, I am. The mess here in the kitchen should tell you that.
You put onions in a cake.
Doesn't everybody?
No, and we're out of onions. You used the last one on your cornflakes this morning.
Darn. Now I will have to trot down to the onion store and get some.
I wish Bullwinkle would stop eating so many onions. They might hurt his stomach.
Indeed, they might hurt the moose's stomach. In fact, going after those onions might hurt the entire moose to the extent that he is killed dead. For when Bullwinkle left the onion shop with a bag of Bermudas, he passed directly in front of the bank, which at the time was being severely robbed by none other than the notorious Finger Scarnose.
Good heavens! I wonder why there are so many mosquitoes here in front of the bank. I will avoid their little stingers by taking a cab home.
Mistaking the getaway car in front of the bank for a taxi, Bullwinkle got inside, followed closely by Finger Scarnose and his getaway-minded mob.
Calling all cars, Finger Scarnose just robbed the bank again. Be on the lookout for a getaway car with a confused moose in it.
A getaway car with a confused what in it?
Confused moose in it, that is all.
Gee, that's got to be Bullwinkle, and he's in trouble. I gotta save him.
With that, the plucky squirrel shot into the air to search the city in hopes of finding Bullwinkle in time. But time was rapidly running out, for in the speeding getaway car below...
My, look at all of that money. What did you fellers do, rob a bank or something?
Oh, a witness, eh? Let him have it, boys.
In an instant, every gun in the gangster-infested car was being pointed at Bullwinkle and his bag of onions. Fortunately, it is difficult to hit even something big as a moose while riding in a speeding getaway car. But though Bullwinkle was left unpunctured, his bag of onions was shot to pieces, filling the car with onion juice. Just like with East Lynn, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Driving with tears in their eyes, the car spun out of control. At the corner of 42nd and Broadway, Bullwinkle was thrown clear and onto the pavement.
Hokey smoke! A moose just fell out of that car down there. It must be Bullwinkle.
Rocky zoomed to the side of his fallen friend and was a greatly relieved squirrel to find him unscratched.
I may be unscratched, but I got a large bump on my antlers. That makes me a 7-pointer.
Bullwinkle, do you know what happened?
Well, of course I know what happened. What?
You are a witness to one of Finger Scarnose's crimes.
I am?
Yes, and now you can testify and send Scarnose to prison forever.
See, that's right. But what about the overcoat?
What overcoat?
The cement overcoat Mr. Scarnose will put on me when he finds out.
Well, you let me worry about that.
How comforting.
At last, there is a witness against Finger Scarnose, and hot information like that is mighty hard to keep a secret. By that afternoon, every newspaper in the country carried the story.
Extra, extra, read all about the moose who's going to sing Scarnose into Sing Sing.
Boy, I wouldn't want to be in that moose's shoes. Do mooses wear shoes? Okay, so I wouldn't want to be in his hoofs. Who would?
Nobody would.
Anybody want to buy some moose hoofs cheap?
Will Bullwinkle live long enough to be quizzed by the DA? Be with us next time for Whatever Happened to Joel Kupperman or Get That Quiz Kid.
And now it's time.
Time for that jolly juggler, Bullwinkle.
Oh, dear.
3 at once. 1, 2,
And now here's a feature you're sure to like.
3.
Somebody give you a hot foot, did they, boy?
Oh, gosh, no, Pop. I was just trying to jump up there and get one of those big juicy apples out of the tree.
Oh, say, they do look good, but I'm afraid you'll never get one by jumping for it. However, if we work together, we can both get one of those apples.
Oh, how's that, Pop?
By using this ladder.
Gee, I don't know. That ladder's awful rickety.
That, my boy, is why we must work together. Now, you hold the ladder up so that it won't fall, and I'll climb up to get the apples.
Okay, I got it. Go ahead.
Here's one. I'll toss it down to you.
I'll catch it.
Junior, you left your post.
Would it help to say I'm sorry?
Not very much. This certainly goes to prove what I always say. United we stand, divided we fall.
Every time?
Of course, every time. The perfect example of that is the story of the fox and the minks. Now listen, I'll tell you about it. Once there lived 3 little minks who, as little minks go, were very, very happy.
Hey, Mushhead, are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. You happy?
I'm happy. Is he happy?
Are you happy?
Of course I'm happy. I'm happier than you are. Now shut up and listen.
And so it was. For minks, they really were quite happy. That is, until one day when a very clever fox who had gone into the world to make his fortune came into the forest.
Ah, I'm in luck. Methinks I see minks.
And this made him very happy.
Gadzooks, but I'm happy.
For he had decided that in order to make his fortune, he would catch minks and sell them for the making of fur coats. And off he dashed to capture the poor, unsuspecting little minks, who at this point were still very happy.
Gee, I'm happy.
Me too. You happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. Are you happy?
Fox is the name, and but you'll make a fine sleeve.
Hey, fellas, here's a hot one. This is a fox who's gonna make a sleeve out of me. Nyah, nyah, nyah.
Fox!
And this, of course, made the 3 little minks very unhappy, for now they were forced to flee for their very lives. Quick as minks, they sped to the safety of a hollow stump. But alas, the fox proved to be too fast for them.
Ha-ha!
Yikes!
From that moment on, the minks didn't have a minute's peace. The tireless fox was on their heels at every turn. Finally, just when all seemed lost, they managed to reach the protection of their burrow and quickly held a meeting to see what might be done about their desperate situation.
What are we gonna do? We can't even go out to look for food or the fox will get us.
And besides that, I'm not happy anymore.
Quiet, both of you. I got a plan.
A plan?
Yeah. If we work together, we can go anywhere we want to and the fox can never touch us. Now, here's what we'll do. All we gotta do is walk with
A light burned all night in the minks' hole as they worked on their plan. And by morning, they were ready. Bursting with confidence, they marched out of their burrow.
Hop, doop, sweep, foot, hop, doop, sweep, foot.
And the sly old fox, who had been lying in wait for just such a chance as this, sprang to the attack.
Aha!
But much to his surprise, the minks were completely unafraid.
Ha ha! Yourself!
And quickly as a flash, they put their plan to work.
Alley-oop!
If they had been human, it might be said that they formed a human chain from which the top mink was able to grasp the branch of a tree and nimbly flip them up out of the fox's reach.
Ta-ta!
Well, now, their plan had worked perfectly, and it certainly seemed that their worries were over. Time after time, the fox tried to catch them, and time after time, they formed the chain to swing to the safety of the trees.
Oh, drat! There is nothing worse than sneaky minks. Unless it's a sneaky fox.
They had managed to foil the fox at every turn, and once again they were very, very happy. That is, until one day.
I'm happy. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. You happy?
No, I'm tired. Tired? What for? From holding you guys up. Why do I always have to be on the bottom? What's the matter with you? Stop complaining. But.
Just then the fox appeared again, right on cue.
Ha ha!
And the minks were forced to quickly leap into action.
Alley-oops.
Oop! Oop! Oop!
But being bottom mink, time and again, had taken its toll on the bottom mink. Now much too weak to support his comrades, he fell, tumbling them all to the ground, where the fox was quick to seize them, flop them into a bag, and trot happily off for the nearest fur factory.
Happy, 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 happy.
So you can see, Junior, as long as the minks worked together by forming their chain, they were safe. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir, Papa. I now see that without a doubt, a chain is only as strong as its weakest mink. But what's that got to do with apples?
Eeny, meeny, chilly beany, the spirits are about to speak.
Are they friendly spirits?
Friendly? Just listen. Hello, you poetry and snow lovers. Today's poem begins this here way. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows the way to carry the sleigh.
That horse knows the way?
Sure. To grandma's, please, and don't spare the horse. See what I mean? Over the river and through the wood. Oh, how these... Oh!
You sure he knows the way?
Of course, Rock. Looky there. Over the river and through the woods. Now grandmother's cap I spy. Hurrah for the fun! Is the pudding done? Hurrah for the pumpkin pie! Hey, you don't look like no grandma to me.
You're no Red Riding Hood yourself, Jack.
Bullwinkle, are you sure this is the right house?
Oh, it's the right house. It's just the wrong story.
Well, how is that possible?
Easy. It's a 2-story house.
And now...
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Again?
Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! No doubt about it. I gotta get another hat.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Hello out there. Peabody, Sherman, and Wayback here. Sherman, tell the folks what Marconi invented.
Marconi invented spaghetti.
You are confusing Marconi with macaroni, my boy. Be that as it may, set the Wayback for Venice, Italy in the year 1896. For today, we shall be on hand when Guglielmo Marconi produces the first successful radio.
What's radio, Mr. Peabody?
Never mind. Get into the Wayback. 1 second later, we were standing inside Marconi's lab, and there, before his invention, stood the great man.
Stand back, please. I gonna turn on a juice.
The juice was turned on, and so was Marconi.
Are you all right, Mr. Marconi?
See, just a little shock, that's all.
Does your radio always short out on you that way?
No, most of the time it go out right in the middle of Arthur Godfrey. I don't know what's the matter.
I bet Mr. Peabody can help.
With Marconi's permission, I proceeded to inspect his wiring. I knew I'd found the source of the trouble when I discovered the wires leading into a Venice canal.
You mean to say I'm a knocking string of wire underwater?
Exactly.
Then I'm giving up inventing the radio. I gonna try television.
I'm afraid the results would be the same. Look, if we can drain the canals for 1 day, could you finish your invention, then work on it elsewhere, say, in Florence?
Sure.
Sherman and I went to the executive offices of the Venice Canal Boat Company, owned and operated by a gentleman named Giuseppe Pasto.
Drain the canals? That's ridiculous.
But Mr. Pasto, Marconi must invent the radio.
And he can only do it if the water is out of the canals.
That's he's a tough luck.
What now, Mr. Peabody?
Come, my boy, there's more than one way to skin a canal. At the far end of the city was a large dam used for draining off the surplus canal water. You see that wheel directly in back of that guard, Sherman? Well, if we can turn that wheel, the canal will drain completely.
But how are we
we gonna do it? There's a guard.
We won't do it. The guard will. How do you do, sir? I'm from the Venice Motor Vehicle Bureau.
That's a nice.
We have a driver's license for you if you can pass the test.
What test are you talking about?
The left-hand turn. If you can show us how you make a left-hand turn, you get your license.
That's easy. This is steering wheel, right?
Right.
Well, I'm gonna throw out my left hand out of the window like this.
Go on.
And then all I gotta do is turn the car like this.
You did it, Mr. Peabody. The canals are dry.
Quickly, Sherman, we must get Marconi to finish the radio. The rest of that night, Marconi slaved over his invention, desperately striving to complete it in time.
Well, that's it.
Is it finished?
Sure.
The brilliant inventor turned the juice on just as he did when we first saw him.
Oh, my gosh, it shorted out again.
Signor Marconi, are you all right?
I think so. But how about that radio? What could be wrong?
Again, I traced the wires, and to my surprise, they were in the canal. A water-filled canal.
But we drained it.
True, but we didn't drain the sky.
Huh?
It rained last night, Sherman. There was nothing else to do but return to the dam and try to trick the guard once more. Unfortunately, not only had the guards doubled, but they were under the personal supervision of Giuseppe Pasto.
Keep your eyes open. If anyone is a touching that wheel, he's a chicken is gonna be cacciatored.
Pardon me, Signor Pasto, but we're from the Venice Motor Vehicle Bureau.
Oh, no, you don't. I already got my license.
But I'm not here to give you your license, Signor Pasto, but to take it away.
What?
According to the Bureau, you made an illegal U-turn yesterday.
That's not true.
Can you prove it?
Sure. I was behind the wheel, see? And I was on a one-way street. I'm a lookout both ways. Street, she's got no one on it.
I see. Then what did you do?
I make a U-turn.
Show us.
Oh, no. You think I'm a fool? You trying to make me turn this wheel?
Turn the wheel?
Sure. You expecting me to spin the wheel like this?
Come, Sherman, back to Marconi.
Oh, mamma mia, what a dope.
There it is, Senor Peabody. The radio. She's all set. Arrivederci.
Well, you did it, Mr. Peabody. But I can't help feeling sorry for Mr. Pasto.
Oh, don't feel sorry for him, Sherman. He's going into the salad business, and he's going to make a fortune. In fact, he's naming the salad after his aunt.
Oh, really? What's he calling it?
You really don't know, Sherman?
No, sir.
Antipasto?
Some people have all the luck. Unfortunately, however, Bullwinkle is not a people, and lucky he's not. Being the only witness to a crime committed by the deadly underworld kingpin Finger Scarnose, Bullwinkle has the dangerous duty of testifying against him. The fact that the Moose is going to talk has made him the talk of the town.
Tell us, Moose, are you really going to testify against Finger Scarnose?
You bet he is.
You know what has happened to witnesses in the past, don't you?
That won't stop Bullwinkle.
Aren't you afraid?
Of course not. You're not afraid, are you, Bullwinkle?
Not on your life. There's not a cowardly bone in my body. Of course, there's a lot of cowardly moose meat covering those brave bones.
Yes, for the moment, there is a real live witness against Finger Scarnose. This is what the DA's office has been waiting for.
Gentlemen, with the Moose's testimony, we can send Scarnose and his gang to prison for 90 or 100 years, maybe even life.
Are you sure? Word has it that the Moose is somewhat on the stupid side.
I understand that if you ask him what his IQ is, he says 20/20.
That makes no difference. All we need from the Moose is two things. One, that he testify.
And second?
That he stays alive long enough to testify.
You mugs all know why we are here?
Right.
You all know that the Moose is gonna snitch on me.
Right.
You all know that if I go up the river, I squeal and take you guys with me.
Right.
All right. Then will it be a hit or a miss?
A hit.
Okay. I want that Moose hit and hit hard.
The hit was on. Next in the order of business was to find an out-of-town torpedo, a killer, someone to do the job. Scarnose himself placed a call to the Torpedoes Union.
Hello? Let me talk to hands. Not there? Then let me talk to nails. Gone too, huh? How about feet? Ears? Elbows? Knees? Legs? Belly button? What the hey? Isn't anybody there? Why is it you can never find a torpedo when you want one?
You called?
Who are you?
Boris Bedinoff at your service.
Are you a torpedo?
Am I a torpedo? Yeah, tell him, honey bun.
He is a torpedo.
Can you get the moose?
Can I get the moose? Tell him, Natasha.
He can get the moose.
See? I will kill moose until he is dead for free because you are my hero, Finger Scarno's big boy.
Okay, the job is yours, but you better not miss.
Rest easy, boss baby. Moose is practically a memory right now.
Here we are, darling. Now what is planned to kill moose?
Doesn't witches disguise in basket apples give you a hint?
Boris, you are going to pull Snow White caper on moose?
Good girl. Only I don't got old-fashioned poison apple. I got apple with bomb inside that will blow moose to bits.
Pure genius, darling.
Here goes, Natasha. Stand back so you don't get pieces of blown-up moose all over you.
The postman always rings twice, so that must be he. Hey, you're not the postman. You were a sweet little old ugly lady.
Hello, moose. You like to buy apple?
Buy apple?
Yes, I'm trying to earn enough to send my mother-in-law to summer school. Only a nickel.
Wait a minute. This apple has a worm in it.
That's not a worm, that's a fuse.
Oh, in that case, I'll take it. Here's your nickel.
Fire in the hole, head for the hills.
Will Bullwinkle really eat that loaded apple?
Pity sakes, that's what I bought it for.
Be sure to see our next episode entitled Doing the Big Apple, or May I Have the Next Dunce?
Looks as if our time is just about run out.
Mine must be a little slow.
You got the credits, Bullwinkle?
All on this itty-bitty card. Oop.
Bullwinkle.
Right.
Bye now. See you next time.